I'm Marc Ford, guitar player first, musician, songwriter, singer. I got to play with a lot of great bands, The Burning Tree, The Black Crowes, Ben Harper. Music is what I do. I'm doing it the hardest I can, I think most of the time, just because I love it so much.
Rattlesnake heartbreak, make a meal of a man. Shotgun snowflake, just how much can you stand?
Being an artist, you make art. You make art whether people are listening or not, whether people are buying it or not. That's what you do. But when it's your living also, it's your job, and it is work, and food's gotta get on the table. And it can be tough. It wasn't preconceived at all. I just wanted to make a record. It's always been hard. It just has been different. Digital music is where the world's going. I mean, no one was really getting paid very much for their songs ever, and now it's worse. I knew about crowdfunding, and I never considered it. A friend of mine, he goes, just do a Kickstarter, and he had just done one. We sat down, worked out a budget that we thought really what it would take, and it was a pretty substantial number. The biggest thrill of Kickstarter was that I had booked the only time available at the studio because I knew that I wanted to make the record there. So I got the dates and then started the Kickstarter way too late. So the ending date, even to find out if I knew I was gonna get any money at all, was after the studio time started. It was hairy.
John, Mike. Antoine, John, Mike.
Yeah. John Vanderslice, he's a quirky, odd, extraordinary fellow. He's made his own records for a long time, and I just love the experience.
This is good. Let me show you where we're going.
Forest of greed. You know it won't grow if you don't plant a seed.
The budget was 40 grand. Although records can be made for way cheaper, I wanted to really utilize a studio the way it was when I first started. There's tape running, there's no computers in there. These incredible old microphones, preamps, the amplifiers, and then a guy who really knows what he's doing to operate all that. And then getting a band out of town, it's expensive. So it was a little scary, to ask for it. But then I just like, this is what it's gonna cost to do what I would really love to do, and let's see what happens.
I know. All right, let's make music. Let's make some music.
Neptune Blues Club. We started playing together like 12 years ago. There's Antoine I met first, the drummer. And we have John Baz. He's the original bass player for the Blasters. And Mike Malone's been playing blues for years, and I get to play a certain way with those certain people. John is a very methodical guy. Going to 2-inch tape again, and all that entails. There's not so many do-overs. He keeps only one take of anything.
That's it. That's awesome, man.
He would get everybody out for sunlight for 10 minutes.
Perfect. Let's get some sunshine.
Get out of my room. He has his wet. We were about to record a song, and then it happened. Boom, $40,013. It's humbling to ask for the money and then to get it. It makes you walk into the studio and make a new one with your head high, going right on. These people want a record, let's give it to them. Now what about when you're singing? I just lay out.
You can, yeah, that's cool.
I knew there was a couple songs that we could hang the record on, and I knew that the rest would come. We're all good at what we do. When it's time to work, just make decisions and do it. I knew John could do that too.
Can we change those two cymbals? I'm sorry. They're a little out of character with the kit.
Of course, there's tension.
He likes to take you out of your comfort zone, so he told me to put all of my drums away.
It's intense and people are laying themselves on the line. You go every single time, and it just gets to be too much after a while. Especially at the speed that we were doing things.
Well, I have no clue.
That's the part where it
Well, yeah, I know. What?
Can get defensive.
What'd you do?
I just did the verse.
But with the F in it?
Well, it bugs me to f it up more than a couple of times in a row.
Yeah, there were a couple of moments, but you expect that.
Sing, come here and sing in my ear. Mark, come here.
He's gonna show you on a guitar.
Or just sing it with me at that part. Okay? So I know what's going on.
That time hanging out and getting through it, a band gets better, and it translates into music. The other thing about John is that he's got this studio in this sort of sketchy part of the Mission District right under the freeway, and there's like 30 businesses in there, and one's a school. And there's this old woman, and she's been taking care of these kids, teaching them alternative education. We could hear them in the microphones. We went out and saw them playing at recess. John goes, "Hey, have they ever seen a recording studio?" And then she brought them all into the studio. They walked through and they got to really just explore.
Let's show you different microphones. Hey guys, come up here, I'll show you a bunch. I got tons of microphones. They're all different.
And it was amazing to see them just light up. Yeah, it took an hour on this tight thing, but that, of course, brought something into the studio for whatever we did after that.
The butcher, the baker, the plumber, and then makes no difference what's the finance.
I think that was the heart of the session.
All right, folks, we gotta go back to school. We gotta go back to school.
All right.
Thank
You guys.
Thank you.
We are on the Vulture, and
The title of the record is The Vulture. I knew that it was special, but I hadn't put the pieces together until last minute. And it was, and the recording of it was powerful. The band left a few days earlier than I did, so they drove away and left me there for a few more days. And after we were done recording, I left. John did it on his own, mixed 3 days. I get to be a guitar player and a singer, and I get to pay attention to my gig. I like giving the producer his thing. You have permission to do anything you want. It worked out perfect. The power of like having an idea and dreaming it and aiming and just going for it. I end up with the people I wanted to bring and the record I wanted to make. To get to have people that have enjoyed what I've been doing want it to keep going. It was very satisfying and cool. I just encourage people to dream and go for it. It's a scary way to live for some people, but it's also scary to think you didn't do it, and you could have. And being so happy with it, you know, just quality is quality. And I think people realize it, so they paid for it. They paid for a really great record, because it did come out amazing.